Hello YouTube! I am here today to do my summer book haul. I am actually happy to report that I did not purchase any of these books. I didn't steal them, I just was given them. So these are all books that I got from various publishing houses that sent them to me for review, and I haven't started reading any of them yet, but there are some in here that I'm very excited about, so let's just jump right in. So the first book that I was sent, I actually got because I wasn't able to get one at BEA, so I had the publicist mail one to me, and that is Armada by Ernest Cline. I'm going to be reading this book ASAP. I'm so excited about it. I've been waiting forever, and I've heard really good things from the people who've managed to get their hands on a copy already. This is by the author who wrote Ready Player One. This is a book that's totally unrelated, different characters, different setting, different everything, but has sort of the same feel as Ready Player One, so I'm hoping that it's just as good. The same publicist also recommended these books, Storm Siren and Siren's Fury. I don't really know anything about these, but they have beautiful covers and they came highly recommended. She said that these were amazing and that she wants everybody to read them, and so she asked if she could send these along with Armada, and I said yes, of course. These don't necessarily look like the kinds of books that I tend to read a lot, but I've been trying to branch out more, especially into fantasy genre type books, and so I'm very excited to give these a try. These are by Mary Weber and they look awesome. Next, from Hyperion, I was sent Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. This is a book that a lot of people have been talking about here on BookTube because they sent them out to various reviewers in a really pretty way, where it came wrapped up in tissue paper and with this little companion notebook that says use your words, and it has a quote from the book on the back. This is about a girl with OCD, and that's about all I know about it. I've heard really good things so far from the other booktubers who've read it already, and I'm very much looking forward to reading this one. The next book that I was sent was actually not from a publisher, but from the author herself. This is The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray. Melissa is someone that I met at BEA. She's very good friends with Kristen, super space chick, and she was just lovely, and she wrote a book. And this is actually the UK cover, I believe, which is gorgeous. She was very excited about this cover, and so I told her, yeah, I'll take the UK cover. I don't actually know what this book is about. Just love reading books by people that I've actually met and know, and so I will obviously be reading this soon, and I was very honored to have her send it to me. The next little stack of books that I have is what Penguin sent me. First off is A Book of Spirits and Thieves by Morgan Rhodes, which I only realized when I got it that it's a companion novel to the Fallen Kingdom series. I have literally never heard of the Fallen Kingdom series, so I need to do a little bit of research to find out if this is standalone or if it helps if you've read this aforementioned Fallen Kingdom series. So it looks cool, and it's what really drew me to it is that it's about these various characters, some in modern day and some in like the ancient world, and I'm not really sure how those interact with each other, but that just seems like a really cool concept. So I gotta do a little bit of research, or if you know anything about this, let me know in the comments because I want to read it, but I'm not sure if I have to read 4 other books first. Next up is a book that I am very pumped about. It's The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly by Stephanie Oakes. I love the cover, first of all. It's a beautiful cover, and I believe that it's about cults or someone recovering from being in a cult. And I'm fascinated by this topic. I obviously watched The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I doubt that this is like that show because that is a comedy, whereas this looks a little bit more intense. But I'm very much looking forward to finding out, and I'll probably be reading this pretty soon. Then I got Children of the Earth by Anna Schumacher. This is the sequel to End Times, which is a book that I got a couple of months ago. I actually haven't read End Times yet because I lent it to a friend who's gonna read it first, but I'm hoping to hear good things, and if she loves it, then we're both gonna read this one. Obviously I'm gonna read the first one, and then we're both gonna read this one. They have beautiful covers, and it's a really interesting premise. I don't really know anything about this one because it's a sequel, but I know the first one is about a girl who's on, I believe, a bus that breaks down outside a town that really truly believes the end times are coming. That sounds really interesting to me. And the last book that I have in my summer book haul is Mosquitoland by David Arnold. I have always loved this book cover, and look at that, it's just so good. I love it. And then it was offered to me by Penguin, and so I said yes. And it seems like sort of a quintessential road trip novel. A girl finds out that her mother is sick, and so she has to hop a Greyhound and take a cross-country trip to go see her, and then a lot of things happen along the way, sort of coming-of-age things, I believe. It just seems like a really great book to read in the summer. So I have always had my eye on this when I've seen it at bookstores, and I'm very, very happy to finally own it. So that's it. Those are the only books that I've acquired since we last talked about book buying. I'm very proud of myself for not purchasing any new books. I can't promise that that will continue that way because I know there's a half-price book sale coming up very soon. But both of these shelves up here are my TBR, and I would really like to get through some of those. So I've been pretty good about not buying books recently. Yeah, let me know if you've read any of these books, although they're all pretty new, so I would not be surprised if a lot of you haven't read most of these books, but let me know in the comments anyway. Let me know what you're reading right now, what your favorite summer books have been, and that's it for me. If you're new to my videos, be sure to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you like it so that more people will see it, and I will see you next time. Have a great summer, and I hope you're getting lots of reading done. Bye, guys!